guys, it's Byron here and welcome to Byron's Reviews. Today we are going to be looking at some Japanese B-movie posters because some of these are really cool, and I found these posters off a website called tarstarcast.net. I'll put a link to them in the description because they compiled this list of 274 of these posters. But we're just going to have a look at a few of them today of the films that I have seen, so let's go. Right, here we have the poster for Mega Shark vs Mecha Shark, and this one is really cool. As soon as any of these posters or B-movies have explosions, I'm down, because explosions, there's just something inherently cool about. And I think they've done a really good job at capturing the new design that Mega Shark had in this film compared to the previous editions in the series. Okay, here we have Mega Python vs Gatoroid, and the monsters fighting each other is really cool, but I don't know, some of these posters have a bit of a weird trend where like the bottom bit shows some sort of like overhead landscape or scene, and it just feels so detached from the rest of the poster. And here we have the poster for Mega Piranha. All of these posters have been very mega-ish so far. But yeah, I think it really captures how many piranhas there were in the film, of all different shapes and sizes, and a lot of destruction too. Okay, here's the poster for A Mammoth, a film that I quite like, and yeah, we can see some of the characters in the film running away from the mammoth, and but I gotta say, I think they've got the scale just a tiny bit off, because even though the mammoth in the film is big, it's not that big. But I guess in a lot of these B movies, the scale of the monster keeps changing anyway. So yeah, let's just say it's trying to emphasize that point. And here's the poster for Arachnoquake, or as it's called in Japan, Spider City. And I gotta say, I'm not a big fan of this poster because the spider on it isn't anything like the spiders actually in the film Arachnoquake. So don't really think it captures the film too well. Here's the poster for 2010 Moby Dick though. I really like this because there's lots of detail with all the bits that are flying off that submarine that Moby Dick's attacking. And I guess that's what I love about these Japanese posters in general, just how much detail go into them compared to some of the posters we get. These posters are probably two of my favourites. But let's start with the poster for Transmorphers. And I just love this poster so much because there's a lot of thought gone into it to make it be an accurate representation of the film, because we can see some of the characters that were actually in the film. The setting they're in was actually in the film. And I guess you could say the big monster they're shooting is near the end of the film when a building turns into a big monster or robot. And yeah, I really do like that. And here's the sequel to Transmorphers, Transmorphers Fall of Man. And I really like this one because it's pretty much the same thing, because it's just like there's a person in the centre looking at a big robot, and the person on it is actually from the film, so I think that's very well done. And now we have the Japanese poster for Swamp Shark, or as it's called in Japan, Frying Shark, which just evokes in my head an image of them cooking some sharks or something. Don't even know what to say about this one after looking at the translated name in Japanese, but pretty cool, I guess. And now, here we have the poster for the classic B-movie Sharknado, and this one has probably the most detail in it of all the ones we've seen so far. I guess this poster depicts the part in the film where there's Matt and Nova throwing bombs into the Sharknadoes. And yeah, there's a huge shark coming out of it, and yeah, that one's really cool. Here we have the poster for Nazis at the Centre of the Earth, which, yeah, I like that poster. And of course you gotta have Robot Hitler. That was hilarious. Here we have Monster Wolf, which actually has a pretty different colour scheme than a lot of these other posters. While all the other ones use like dark blues and greys, here we see like a very orange and reddy sort of one. It definitely shows how scary the monster is, even though, if I remember correctly, the monster, well, the plot about the monster in the film wasn't really centre stage, because there was this plot about like an oil company or something. I wasn't the biggest fan of the film. So there we have it. Those were some Japanese B-movie posters. I had a lot of fun doing this. If you want me to look at more of these posters, because there are plenty more on this website, let me know and I will do that. So until next time guys, I will see you later. Bye.